you kind of tapped into it a little bit, but the youth programs and all the competitions that you're having, can you explain those a little bit to me?
Sure. One of the components that we'll be doing is it's called Composing Kids. And we'll be actually working with a class of, I believe, 7th graders. They'll be given a short film to score. And the idea behind that is exposing kids to one specific component of the filmmaking process. It's something that we can do that's interactive. Kids can learn about music in the process. They can learn about the effect of instruments, why that's important to a film. But not only that, it's another way to introduce kids to an instrument. It's very basic in its goal. And in the end, though, the class will compose, like approximately, if the film is around 7 minutes, there'll be a 7-minute score that will be played by the orchestra. And these kids will get to experience something that they've created, played in a professional manner. So that's one of our
It's
really
threaded
cool
together.
events.
Each of them get a section to compose. And so what it is, it's extremely creatively collaborative, and then they end up owning the whole entire piece because the composition is thread together through a film that one of the colleges will be producing.
Correct. So that's another tie-in that we'll be doing. And the middle part of that is working with the Dubuque Arts Center, who already has a film program in place. And they've been working to challenge kids to talk about what they want to be when they grow up. And again, it's an amazing program because at a grade school level, you're going into high school, and that's sometimes as far as you can think. But if you can get kids to think about it in 8th grade and actually go out and make a short film, and we're talking about 4 or 5 minutes, something very simple, and they can go and interview somebody. Maybe they want to work at a car dealership. Maybe this is fascinating. They come in and talk to you, and they ask you questions about, why do you like working here? What is it like to sell cars? Do you have a favorite car? Who knows what their questions are? Then they can go back and they learn how to actually edit this little piece together, and then they have a film, and that'll be shown. There's no competition involved. There's no right or wrong in this stuff. It's about really supporting the kids in this process. The competition piece comes in with the Get Real high school film competition. The high school level is fascinating because kids are starting to be competitive at that point. And the tools and the
savvy.
resources are available, exactly, savvy, in town here. We've partnered with MediaCom in the past. They've been an amazing resource as far as their film equipment, their studios that they offer. The colleges are willing to give us access to their equipment, and some of the high schools have amazing equipment. So all around the board, these kids have access beyond just what they have at home, and they can go in, develop their entire storyboard, develop their film, create their scores, and give us a film. And again, the winning prize for this is going to be $1,000 for a high school kid or their team to win for a best film.
And as producers, our biggest fear was when we first produced the original Get Real was great concept, really exciting, going to be cool. Will anyone make any films, and will they be good? Otherwise you don't have a festival with no content. And we were completely blown away. We got 14 films. They were just outstanding. We ended up showing them all of them in the entirety instead of just showing snippets. We made it a showcase piece where they were all short films, so we made the event like 2 hours long so everyone could experience all the films, and then we awarded prizes in I think like 5 categories.
Yep.
And then a monetary cash prize to the best film. So it's an exciting thing, and also you not believe what these kids put together.
They're amazing. The films
Like
are
I was
amazing.
blown away by the level of professionalism. You thought you'd get a couple that were like going to be not up to par, and there really wasn't that situation.
Yeah, they're all good.
They were all for their own right and their own remake were amazing. It was great.
That's cool.